Hello everyone, this is Anime Heaven X23, and today I am going to do this is only going to be a brief impression and review of Star Ocean The Last Hope 4K remaster version that originally was only out on the PlayStation 4, and that initially I never got the game because it always said unsupported. And then after getting the Rogue Ally and stuff like that, and it was on sale for, I believe it was $20. I was like, you know what? I checked and they said it would play great. So, as you see, I played over 14 minutes. Popped the game, turned the game on. It launched. It is running absolutely flawlessly. The graphics look good. Controls. The sound, no clipping, no nothing. This game's just playing great right out of it. And it's amazing that something like this is unsupported. It's verified. It's literally a verified game. No issues. And I'm playing it on I believe it's the Galaxy setting, which is the regular setting that you usually start the game out in. So just like everything, you got your left hand stick moves, your left hand stick moves, your right one is your camera. So it has like the Xbox buttons on it. So there's your skills, your skill boost, your battle config, your items. So right now, there you can see what each one does. You know what your blueberries do, what your blackberries do, what your fresh sage does. And then if you go to your settings, and also if you go into your collections before we go to settings, it shows you your battle trophies, spaceships, your weapons, your monsters, all that there. Your data has your dictionary, your recipes that you need to collect your dishes, synopsis, and your quests. And if you go to your settings, this is only the settings the game gives you. Control vibration, blindside animation, what different buttons do, and then you can choose to play the game with controller or keyboard. It automatically detects the keyboard and everything and just plays everything. I believe it's playing it, I would imagine it's like 1080p or something. It's just, or whatever the setting that it was. It feels like it's 1080p. It's just playing it great. And this is a game I know some people didn't like because of the voices and stuff like that. This is my favorite Star Ocean game. When I originally beat it back on the Xbox 360, because it's where it originally first came out in, I think it was, if I remember, 120 hours or so I put in before I beat the game. So, okay, so now we'll back out. And as you can see, there's my main character, Edge, as you can see from him. There, we're moving around. As you can see up close, of the character. So you can see that here. And I guess, like I said, the graphics are pretty good. I'm very happy with it. Like I said, I never got into the game because it was like unsupported. And whereas Renaissance of Fate, the 4K remaster on that one, that was verified. But so far in the short amount of time that I've played this version, it's verified to me. Like I said, it just loads up and plays. And I think if you want a good RPG, JRPG, old school, and we have a lot of side quests, a lot of different things to collect, different things to do, you easily minimum put, I'd say 60 hours in this game, minimum. If you want to try to do almost everything like I did, you will probably put 100 to 120 hours or so in the game. I think without question, without any issue. And this is the second Star Ocean game now I own on my ROG Ally, the Steam version. I own Star Ocean, the Last Hope here, and Star Ocean, Second Departure R. The only Star Ocean game, if I remember correctly, that's on it that you could buy is Divine Hope. But Faith and Loneliness, if I remember right, is not on there. First Departure R isn't on there, but it's funny, it's on the Switch, but it's not on Steam. So I wish they'd bring those games over, because I'd buy them in a heartbeat. Well, First Departure R anyway. Until the End of Time, the PS2 game, it would be nice if they brought that over. There's a lot more, more Star Ocean games. Like those games should just come out in everything, because it's not like a big series like Final Fantasy. But even Final Fantasy now I think Square is finally realizing they need more. But anyways, back to Star Ocean. Like I said, if you like old school RPGs, you like a lot of things to collect and do, I think you're going to really enjoy this game. And so far, playing on the ROG Ally, I imagine the Steam Deck would probably be the same. Like I said, the controls, the graphics, like I said, the entire cinematics is played. No crashes, no hiccups, no freezes, no nothing. Which is all a very good sign for a game that is unsupported. Like I said, I did my research, I looked, and based on everyone's recommendation and information that I could find, the Star Ocean Last Hope 4K HD remaster plays perfectly out of the box, ready to go. You don't have to change anything, you just play and enjoy it, which I'm very happy. So I will be diving into this game soon. I'm currently working on Rise of the Tomb Raider, collecting stuff there, and as these people saw my impression review I did for Spoken for ROG Ally. The moment that I finish up Rise of the Tomb Raider, I'm going to go back and start working on I got Edge of Eternity to work on. I'm going to work on Edge of Eternity and Forspoken. And those two games are going to be the games I'm going to go back and forth in. Once I get those two done, I'm then going to make a video. I'm going to create a list of 5 games for everyone. And I'm going to give it about a week. And hopefully I get some feedback on it. If not, I'll just pick from what I think and go from there of games to do playthroughs of. And each one of the series of the games, I'm going to do one playthrough of, maybe 2, and see how they do review-wise. If they do okay, I'll show the rest of the series. And then after maybe like 3 of them or so, I'll go live with them. So that's the plan for that. But like I said, I would say, based on what I did on the PS2, on the PS3 version of this game, Xbox 360 version, I would give this game a high recommend. I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. I just really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, the story wasn't bad, but the controls, the action, the effects, things you can do, the relationship with each character that you can get, because if you have to do these certain things at certain points to create like this affinity with each character. And I think I got like all 7 or whatever, I can't remember anymore how it was, but I think there were 7 or so that I had done. So that's my plan to do that there. But overall, I love RPGs. It's my favorite genre. That's why I buy every RPG I could think of. I mean, I own all the Final Fantasies, I own all the Tales games. Tales of Berseria, I haven't bought yet. I'll wait for that to come on sale again, and I'll buy it, and I'll do one of these personal videos to see how it plays on the ROG Ally right out of the gate. You know what I gotta possibly change to make it work and stuff, and we'll go from there. And I'll do that one live and see how it happens. But I highly recommend Star Wars and Last Hope. Also, I know it's not in this video, but I recommend Renaissance of Fate. Those are PS3, Xbox 360 RPGs I really enjoyed a lot. You know, you can get the HD remasters of them on Steam on the PS4 as well. And I know you can get The Last Remnant. They did one as well, and that I know is on the Switch as well. That was originally a 360 game, never came out on the PS3 because they had difficulty getting the game to run. Square Enix did. But like I said, if you do the bare basic game, you'll probably do about 60 hours. If you really want to try to get everything, you'll probably put minimum, probably push 100 to 120 hours, I'd say, in that general area. So like I said, once again, I give the game a 9 out of 10. Highly recommend it. I think you should give it a shot, especially when it's on sale again for like 20 bucks, like it was recently. And Square had that big sale. So like I said, highly recommend it. Once again, I want to thank everyone who has watched these impressions and reviews of games. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks again for watching, and please like, share, subscribe. Take care, everyone. Goodbye, and thank you.